and you see why Joaquin Phoenix won, his Oscar nomination for that role. That being said, like as Mike was saying, going away from that or going a different direction, a lot of questions. Who's gonna put it together?
What's up, guys? It's CJ. I'm here with Mike, and let's do it again. Richie! Superhero Sundays. Thanks for tuning in. But before we do, like always, stop. Spoiler alerts before you continue with this episode. Go watch the shows and movies we're going to talk about. Then come back and join us. When you come back and join us, make sure you like and subscribe because any and all support is greatly appreciated and helps us impact the community by honoring real life heroes, man. So, with all that being said, today I got Spider-Man cup today. Bam, Thanos.
Batman.
Batman. All right. Cheers, guys. Let's go ahead. What'd you say?
It's all about Thanos because he's always right.
Thanos is always right, man. And you know what? Mike's gonna be right tonight. I don't know. I think Mike's gonna drop some bombs tonight, man, because we got a lot of news to get into. We got some DC news with Joker. So with Joker 2, the rumor is that Joker 2 might end up being a musical, man. So Mike Diaz, bro. Lady Gaga gonna come in to be Harley Quinn. She's in talks to be Harley Quinn. I don't know. What was your first reaction when you heard this, man? What do you think?
Which part?
About the musical. Even Lady Gaga too. Like all of it's like what?
Well, Lady Gaga, I mean, she's an icon, right? Musical icon, and she's done some acting, if I recall correctly.
A Star is Born, yeah.
But when you put her across another icon like Joaquin Phoenix, that's big shoes to fill. That's stepping across. That's like somebody like an up and comer stepping across Michael Jordan for the first time. Like Joaquin Phoenix is not.
He's a heavy hitter.
Yeah, he's not just some random dude. That's especially when you bring up the fact that he won Best Actor for this role.
Exactly. Yes, which is surprising to me. I didn't even realize that, man.
And for Johnny Cash.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Yeah, people forget that if they do this as a musical, Joaquin Phoenix can sing.
Oh, man,
can sing.
Yeah, he did such a good job.
So
doing the voice of Johnny Cash.
It's one of those things where when you think about it, you're like, at first you're like, what? But then you think about it, it's like, well, Lady Gaga, and then you think about Joaquin Phoenix winning actor for that role in Walk the Line. You're like, wait,
they have all the elements there. Like, okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah,
but sure, you have all the elements there, but you got to think about it this way: DC is going to lose a lot of interest in the core fandom of Joker and Batman comics.
Yeah.
Sure, they're going to get a lot of other people that are going to come and watch this movie, people that are fans of Lady Gaga, of movies in general, and those that enjoyed the movie beforehand, but they're going to lose a lot of interest from those that are the hardcore comic fans, just because they're going to change so much of it, and without even hearing about it, without even really watching the trailer or anything, they just hear Lady Gaga is going to play Harley Quinn, changing
musical.
They're like, "Yep, I'm out.
I'm done, son. Yeah, nope,
I'm gone.
You will not have my money."
Yeah. But then you have people like me that are going to be like, I guess?
For the pod.
For the pod.
I'll be there first day, man.
For the people, I will be there opening day.
Yeah. I mean, that's us in general. We're just fans of this great content, or even bad content. We want to be there because we like these fandoms. And for me, when I first heard this news, What you got, Richie? What you gonna
I
say?
was gonna say maybe me and Mike will be there, but
like me and my Morbius talk. I didn't go see Morbius. Man. You're right. You're right. All right. I gotta take that back. I take it back. I stand corrected. But I'm excited for this one. Morbius, I wasn't excited for. I'm like, it's just whatever. But this, when I first heard it, I was like, this sounds ridiculous. Like, what? Then, like Mike's, you start really thinking about it. It kind of almost like it's kind of like a big bold move, and sometimes bold moves really do pay off, but then sometimes you just lose a lot of people with it. So there was one comment that I saw when this was announced. It was by Boss Logic, that I guess graphic designer. He says something like people are mad about this, but if you really think about it, with Harley Quinn and her mindset and how crazy she can be. Like, what if they set this movie up to be where it seems like people are singing and doing stuff like that, and it's kind of dark, but in reality, they're not singing. They're just being regular people doing regular things. But in Harley's mind, from her perspective, is people are singing and doing these crazy stuff. So it's like, can they write it in a way where it's like, this is a twisted mind of Harley and it's dark as hell, but it's a musical. It's kind of weird and quirky. Can they make that work? And I'm like, I kind of can see how they can do something weird like that. I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
They've done that plenty of times already.
You saw that in the Suicide Squad where she's like walking around with like birds and flowers going around. But
well, not only that, they did that in Legion, where he broke out into song and dance. And it's all in his head. So I mean, it's definitely something that's been done before. Mm-hmm. So I can definitely see it that way, where portions of the movie are musical. So especially when it comes to what they're probably going to do, force it like a love story.
Yeah.
No, in the comics, Joker didn't really love her like that. But I mean, we can say all we want, even though I don't seem to like, what they're doing at all. But, when I think of it, it is the fourth highest grossing rated R movie of all time, the first movie. And, Oscar nominations, one for Best Picture, or one for Best Actor, one for Best Score, nominated for Best Picture. And then now you want to change everything?
Yeah. Yeah, you want to switch it up. Like I say, you're trying to go bold. I don't know, Richard, man. I mean, did you like the first Joker movie?
Oh, it was great. Well, what was so great about it is that unlike MCU and unlike some other big production movies, it didn't have all the CGI, special effects, big stunts, nothing like that. Really, the action was, most of the action was in the dialogue, was in the delivery. And it was just that, and you see why Joaquin Phoenix won, his Oscar nomination for that role.
Yeah.
That being said, like as Mike was saying, going away from that or going a different direction, a lot of questions. Who's gonna put it together? Who's gonna be the director? Who is someone recognizable in the musical world to really make this work? What kind of theme is it going to be? We know from the first Joker it took place in the 70s. Is it going to be like 70s rock kind of theme? Is it going to be more going towards the 80s?
Good question.
I mean, this is what's going in my mind, as Mike alluded to, with the history of Joaquin Phoenix and the stardom of Lady Gaga. If you get someone right to put it together, it actually can work. But
it just sounds
those are still the things that we still have to see. I mean, I'm not a big musical guy. Like, I'm not. I just know like the hot guy right now is Lin-Manuel Miranda. right?
I don't even know who that is.
Have you not seen Hamilton or heard of Hamilton, bro?
Yeah, but I didn't watch it.
Okay. As a person of color, I encourage you to watch
I didn't watch it. Okay, go ahead.
No, but that's the thing with Lin-Manuel Miranda. A lot of his roles or production is more towards, people of color kind of thing. So I don't know if that would be someone who would be interested in it. But again, I don't know who else because I'm not big on the musical world.
Yeah, man. Like you said, the first one was so good, and the directing and writing is what really made that movie, get the nominations that it got. Because it was, like I said, it wasn't a lot of action, no CGI to it. It was just good dialogue, good story, and so it was so good that, like I said online, like I've only seen it once because it was so like dark and disturbing and like traumatizing. It was like something I don't really want to see again. But it was good. But it's just like, I like being happy. Like that movie kind of like left me a little depressed. Like, man, like how they depict everything so well. It was like, I don't want to see that again. I think even Mike mentioned that too. Is like a movie is like a one-time watch where you see it, you enjoy it, and it's like, that's it. I can't watch that again because it's just too much. So now going to Joker number 2 is like, can you carry that over to Joker 2? And are you going to keep it dark with this musical theme? And I really hope they do. Hope they keep it dark, twisted. And it could be another great one-time experience where it's like, this was something that I didn't think was going to be this good. I'm not into musicals, but I watched it. I loved it. I'm not going to see it again. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I wanted Mike to... What were the other 4 or the other 3 movies that are highest grossing rated R movies? Because this is the 4th highest grossing rated R movie of all time. What were the other 3?
You guys want to take any guess at them?
Rated R.
Okay, it has to be a horror movie, right? Some horror movies. So, no, they're not horror movies? What? I was going to say like Saw, but...
No.
What? No? Oh man, I don't know, Richard. No guess.
I would imagine it's going to be something with a lot of nudity in it, but
okay. Number 3,
American
Sniper.
Really? With
wow.
What's his name?
Bradley Cooper, right?
Yeah, Bradley Cooper.
Oh, Bradley Cooper. Okay, I was thinking of another one. Okay, all right. That was rated R. Okay.
Number 2. Deadpool.
I was gonna say, I was thinking about Deadpool. I'm like, maybe it didn't sell that much, but okay. All right. And number 1, what's number 1?
Number 1, Passion of the Christ.
Was that rated R?
That was rated R, bro.
Yeah, okay.
It was pretty brutal with all the scenes.
You know what's number 5?
What's that?
It's your horror movie.
Saw?
Nope.
Someone with Michael Myers? Halloween? No?
Oh,
It, the remake, the first remake of It.
Really?
Yeah. I can see that. It was super hyped. Yeah. Okay. Man, that's a pretty cool list. But I really would have thought that, I don't know. Yeah. I would have thought, what else would you thought was on the list? Richard, is there any other rated R movies that you thought would have made it?
I can't think right now, man. There's just so many movies going through my head.
I would have thought like Quentin Tarantino would have been on there because this is rated R movies and stuff.
That was a long time ago. Those came out.
Pulp Fiction or something.
Yeah, didn't make those kind of money. And it didn't make that much money. I think Passion of the Christ was like just under 400 million.
Wow. So nothing made a billy, huh? Okay. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is still MCU still beats DC.
Basically.
But like I said before, when we talked right before we started, can the MCU say that they have a Best Picture nomination, a Best Actor win, 2 Best Actor wins? Because both in Jokers, right? Heath Ledger Joker won Best Actor Oscar nomination.
Yes.
And
It's true.
Joaquin Phoenix won Best Actor nomination as Joker.
I feel
And
like
And ironically, for the same role.
yeah, I know that's pretty crazy. I feel like we
In two different iterations.
Yeah.
so we really haven't got a Best Picture nomination for an MCU movie yet. I feel like there might have been. No,
I don't think so.
Spider-Man: No Way Home. No,
No.
No, that
There's no,
Endgame, no.
there's no like animated movie that got a Best Picture nomination in a long time.
not even
Oh,
Endgame.
Infinity. Yeah, I don't say Endgame or Infinity War. I guess not. So that is really surprising that Marvel makes a lot of money. People go see these movies, but the award shows don't really show them love.
But
They
they get
show
them,
DC love.
but
Huh?
like Richard pointed out, that they get the cinematography, the CGI, special effects,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. But it seems that DC not nabs these, Best Actor, nominated for Best Picture,
Yeah.
those type of roles, or one for Best Score or something like
Mhm.
that for their projects. But it's usually they're either one-off movies like The Joker, or one of their big titled movies like Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, yeah. That's the thing with DC, man, is like they have a lot of misses, but their hits are hits. They're like classics.
Oh, then bullseyes.
Mhm.
They're like spot on, great movies. And like some of them, like with Joker, is like if you didn't know it was a comic book movie, it doesn't feel like a comic book movie. It's just a really
And that's
great
what
movie.
makes it really great, because only in the last like 45 minutes do they really jam it down your throat that it's a like Batman movie.
Mhm.
When he says, can you call me Joker when I come out? Like when that starts, it really jams it down your throat that it's a Batman movie. But if you really think about it, the first, hour and 45 minutes of it, it's just a great movie.
Mhm. Mhm.
Great drama movie.
And great
And-
acting, obviously.
And great acting. And then it's just one of those things is all the money that, like you said, DC throws at their movies, $1 billion in Endgame and Infinity War. How much money did they spend on Joker? $55 million.
Yeah, man. Like I said, they do hit, then miss, classic, miss, great movie. So it's like they're not consistent, man. Marvel is more consistent. That's why they have the money. DC can have the same thing, but they're just not consistent, man. So I don't know. Again, I'm excited to see what Joker 2 is going to bring. If this is just a rumor, it's not really confirmed yet, so we don't know. But we shall see, man. That's DC. So on this show, we honor real life heroes. And on this episode, we're going to honor Leslie. Leslie has been in the medical field for almost 12 years now. She is currently working as a lead medical assistant for the OBGYN department at a hospital in Los Angeles. She was inspired to go into the medical field after becoming a single mom and was tired of having random jobs and decided to go into the medical assistant program. Leslie worked during the pandemic. The OBGYN department did slow down a bit, so she would go and cover shifts at an urgent care. The RN program she was enrolled in decided to close during the pandemic, so she decided to enroll into an ultrasound program and specialize in cardiology. Amazingly, she finished the program during the pandemic. Leslie is a single mom of one beautiful daughter. She has 2 cats named Binks and Willow, and 3 dogs named Taz, Ink, and Onyx. Outside of work, she loves to work out and spend time with her family. Yes, Leslie, you are a hero. Thank you for what you've done for the hospital. We truly appreciate you. Thank you. Again, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Superhero Sundays. Tune in next week. We get you some more crazy topics. God bless you guys. Peace out.